situation.
Yes.
Who do we have with us today, brother?
We are so honored to have this gentleman. He is a Californian, but he hails from the St. Louis area. And I thought what was very interesting about this young man is that we cater to independent artists and we cater to people that are doing things. And I think people need to see the normal or the common person doing things and going for what they believe in. This young man right here is Samuel Robinson, and he is doing a lot of great things. And I know that it will encourage those that are viewing and watching our show. So, good morning and welcome to the Wake Up Morning Show, my brother.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. How
How,
everybody doing? How y'all doing?
We blessed.
we doing good. What part of the country you in, brother?
I'm up here in Paris, California
Paris,
right now.
California. All right.
Riverside County.
Okay, yeah, we know exactly where Paris is, California. You know, and everybody say, "Oh, I live in Paris." What? France?
Not France.
Paris,
No,
France.
Paris, California.
Right.
So I'm going
Yeah.
to start off with you, brother. How many times have you been out and you saw a pretty young lady and she said, "So where are you from?" You like Paris, and just stop right there. Didn't say add California. Just said, "I'm from Paris." And did you do it with an accent?
Man, every time I say that I'm from Paris, like, they know that, like, oh, for one thing, you ain't from California. The second thing, they be thinking like, oh, Paris, France? Not like, no, Paris, like Paris, California, though.
Right.
That's why I be telling them, like, Paris, California, not Paris, France. They be like, oh, you flew all the way out here? Because I do, modeling and stuff like that.
Right.
So they thinking like, man, you flew all the way out here all the time for these shows?
Right.
You dedicated.
Right.
I'm like, nah, I stay out here. I stay out here in Cali.
Well, see, people don't know about the Parises and some of them little small towns.
Yeah.
And
Pittsburgh,
right?
You know,
Yeah. Or San Bernardino
Or San Bernardino,
or Rialto.
Right.
And everything. So, when you go out, like, somewhere else, they be like, where you live? Everybody just say, oh, Los Angeles. Or, a well-known, if you say, like, Rancho, they be like, what's Rancho?
yeah.
know.
But all the rich folks know exactly what Rancho Santa Fe is.
yes.
So let me ask you this question. I'm gonna do some area trivia with you to see if you in that area. What you know about Mommy Helen's Original Bakery?
Oh, I don't know that one.
You don't know Mommy Helen's?
Oh, my God. It's in San Bernardino.
Man, you
Yeah, I lived like in because I moved around a lot. I was in probably like in San Bernardino, Rialto area and everything because I didn't know too much about like Paris, that much and everything. So I was like, San Bernardino, Rialto and everything as well.
So this is what I want you to do. I'm about ready to change your life.
Yes, sir.
It's a blessing.
Yeah, I want you to look up
Yes, sir.
The original Mommy Helen's Bakery. And I want you to go there.
Yes.
And when you get there, ask for the owner and say, your cousin, Dr. LT in San Diego, sent me, and he said there's a blessing in this sweet potato pie.
Oh, my God.
Oh, the blessing.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Or if you
For
don't want
real.
sweet potato, pecan. But I guarantee
Yes,
you,
your life will not be the
your
same.
life will never be the same.
Yes.
Your mama will
Right.
be mad at you because you won't want to eat none of her pies no more.
Ooh, it's the real
Oh
deal.
man,
It's the real deal. Now, my question
real.
is, what brought you to California from St. Louis?
Oh, my mom's. I was back and forth ever since I was 10, 9 years old. And what I'm saying, my mom's and stuff like, when she moved, I moved. You know what I'm saying? So
Just like that.
between then, with the ministry and stuff like that as well. So that's how I got out here with my mom's. So
you were raised in church then?
yeah, born and raised in church, St. Louis, Missouri, at St. Paul Miracle Temple. My pastor actually is Bishop James B. Fuller.
It's like a Kojic church when the name kind of sound Kojic. What was it?
This
Oh,
is
it's Coach. It's Kojic.
It's Kojic. I'm
Oh, it's
telling you.
Kojic? Okay.
I know name. I know how names sound in the church. Kind of crap.
So let me ask you a question. Was you on the usher board? Did you sing in the choir? You a preacher? Well, what's your claim to fame in the church? You know you got to get something if your mama's a preacher.
Yeah, I've been preaching AC since I was 7. I've been singing in the choir. I was on the usher board. praise team, the Sunshine Band. Remember the Sunshine Band
Oh,
and
yes.
everything? We had all these robes and stuff
Yellow.
like that and everything. And been singing on the radio since I was like 3, and everything as well. And playing the drums.
I was
playing the drums in the
yes,
church.
that's usually
Been playing drums since I was 3 as well. So it was always actually church in the morning. It was like church all day. From basically, we had like 3 services, and then we got to probably go to another church after to sing quartet groups and everything as well. So yeah, my mom actually sing too as well. She also actually had her quartet group as also.
So let me ask you this question. This is just a rumor, and I want you to clear up the rumor right now.
Oh God, here we go.
Is it true that you got in trouble because you was hungry in church one day and you was eating a piece of chicken in the choir stand and they caught you? I just want to know if that's true.
Nah, they ain't true.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
They ain't true. You can't be eating up in there in the crowd.
Not in a sanctified church.
Yeah, because I heard that nobody saw the chicken, but they saw the grease.
But you can smell the chicken in the grand old church.
I remember they won't even let you chew gum in the church. You feel me? The ushers basically have you to take that gum out. Right? They'll put out their hand like, nah, you can't chew no gum in the church.
See, times are different because when we grew up, the ushers were really, they were really together. Now they would be strict, but they always had everything together. They had their signs together, and they kept the house of the Lord reverenced. We have gotten away from having reverence for God in the temple. There were times that we knew that when we got to church, we had to use the bathroom first.
Yep.
Right.
Otherwise, you're going to have an accident during the service.
You can't be moving.
No.
Yeah, you can't be walking around like that.
Well, see, my cousin, I ain't going to call the cousin's name out, but you know how the usher stick her hand out and ask for the gum?
Right.
My cousin made sure when he gave her when he put the gum in her thing, he made sure that it was so juicy that she had to go change her blood.
It was spitty.
Wow.
He said,
I'm going to fix her. God bless his heart.
He said she won't ask for my gum no more.
Right. and you know what I liked about that time, too? That as a choir member, even as a kid, once you got in that choir stand, you did not move because it was a distraction, they said, to what the pastor and the flow of the service.
Right.
And that was the funniest thing is that, in our church, there were breaks, and it was always at offering time when we had to walk around
and go use
to
the
give our
bathroom.
offering. When you would walk around to give your offering, you go out that side door
right
after you gave the offering, and that's the only way you get out. But if you missed your mark,
right,
you was there for the whole 3-hour service.
That was it.
So was it a big church?
Like playing the drums when I was playing the drums and everything. I'm wondering, like, you get that shout beat. When the shout beat come, it's over. You have a church all day.
Right.
As soon as that organ hit, that's it. And I'm on the drums. I'm thinking like, man, you sweating. I'm like, is somebody gonna bring me some water or something like that? I'm
never
like,
do. Right, never do.
So let me ask you a question. Did you ever have an attitude while you was on the drums? You just playing your heart out, and they bring in the preacher grape juice and water and everything else, and he ain't even preached yet, and you done sweated through four clothes.
Sweated the whole time, and I'm sitting there like, thirsty, like really like thirsty. I'm trying to like, yo, is anybody gonna help me out? Like,
not even a napkin.
Can I get an armor bearer?
Not even a napkin to wipe the sweat.
Let me get some crackers or something, for the.
Right. Can I have the leftover communion stuff?
Right. But you know what? I guarantee you, in some aspect, that strict foundation has helped you thus far because you do so many things. And that's why I applaud you, because every time I look on your social media or talk to you, you're going to an audition. You're going to something that's pursuing your dreams. Let's talk about that, because that's important about this show today, because I wanted you to be able to bless the people. What things are you pursuing now and that you can talk about and let the people know about that?
First thing, knowing that actually I try to do a lot. First thing people know about me.
Okay, I'm gonna interrupt you. I'm gonna interrupt you real quick. I need you to start off the official way from the church. Because you just went first thing, but I need you to honor God and everything else
Oh
before you
God.
go get churchy
Oh
with me right quick.
Lord Jesus.
Because since he said first thing,
Oh,
Right.
ah, praise the Lord, saints.
He's an
praise the
actor. Too.
Lord.
He's an actor, y'all too.
Want to give honor to God, who's the head of my life.
Mm.
I thank Him actually for His grace and His mercy.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
I just want to give Him glory and give Him thanks for everything that He has done
Mm-hmm.
within my life.
Yes, yes.
Yes. First, I want to say, starting off, God has blessed me
Yes, he has.
with the gift of spoken word.
Yeah. Oh
Uh-huh.
yes. He's a good poet.
Give
Yes,
me a
sir.
gift of spoken word, and He also give me a gift of singing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Another gift, basically, that He has given me of acting
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
and also preaching, just giving basically, and also playing the drums.
Right.
So let me quit because I know and modeling and
Right.
everything as well. So I'm goofy, but between then doing basically for his modeling and everything as well. I really like it. I was doing that like when I was like real small, little and everything.
Hmm.
But with all the different gifts basically God's given me, I thank Him basically for all the gifts
Right.
and everything. So between for his modeling, I've been doing basically modeling since what like 2005.
Hmm.
Started off actually in 2005 and everything, and it's going real good. I really got into it, and it's taken off. I'm happy for his the different like events, basically shows that and people basically I work with in the modeling industry within basically in Los Angeles, also basically within Phoenix, doing shows out there, Phoenix, Arizona. Doing things basically for it's called a Cara. They have it basically every year. It's all Black culture for different basically for as Black designers. Also, they from basically Nigeria, Kenya, different places and stuff like that as well.
How do you get
So
those gigs? Do you
Well,
have a manager? Do you have a? Are you with a modeling agency or are you independent?
well, I want to also know, is he doing that risque modeling or is he doing the clothing modeling? Is he a hand model or a foot model?
he said
What type of model are you?
runway model is runway model doing actually a fashion of clothes,
Okay, he a whoop.
actually African wear, street wear, and everything. Basically dressed up in a suit stuff like that and everything as well.
How did you get those? How does a person? Because we want people that's listening to know how do they
Hmm.
get into modeling? Because I had a cousin who was with L.A. Model Agency years ago.
Hmm.
That means she was signed to a contract. But are you independent? Are you signed with somebody? And if so, how do you get yourself booked in these things? Because it's rough.
Oh, well, independent at first, basically, how I started was like just going to casting calls, looking up basically things on the internet or anything for
Hmm.
different, like, for events. Basically, that's probably like in Los Angeles. That's
Hmm.
where most of the, like, for like casting calls, probably in Los Angeles and everything as well. So I looked them up. And when I went to the casting calls, just going to the casting calls, you have to, they want models to wear all Black
Hmm.
and everything, and be confident. The first thing actually you have to do is be confident. Actually, if you want to, being modeling and everything, always know your confidence. And basically, when I started, I learned that you have to have like a comp cards. Comp cards basically is like probably like five or basically your best pictures,
Hmm.
and then with your comp card, actually you have like your best pictures, and then also for is like your sizes and for is like your shoes or stuff like that and everything that you got to have on your comp card. And I had to learn that as well because basically at first I didn't know. So actually, as I started learning actually more between fours and doing the modeling and everything, I learned basically of things what not to do. I know that you can't chew no gum, just like in church.
Right. Right.
Can't chew no gum. You got to actually your posture got to be straight. You got to stand up and everything. Your walk has to actually be be on point. You got to, like I said, be confident and everything. So when you go to the casting calls, um, um, like for my first time or whatever doing a casting call and modeling, I didn't get picked, but it didn't discourage me for not pushing forward. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Because it's something that I love to do. So I'm like, okay, then if I didn't get picked, go to another one. Let me see if I didn't get picked for this one. go to another one, and keep going, and develop basically between for us the confidence of knowing like, yo, I'm gonna make it no matter what. I'm gonna keep on doing what I gotta do to just stay focused, stay prayed up and everything, and knowing that God's gonna bless me, no matter what. So never lose faith, never lose hope in your dreams.
So let me ask you this question. You're multifaceted. You are a musician. You're a singer. You preach. You have all these things going on. Spoken word. Tell me, if you were right now to pick your top 3 things that you want to do for the rest of your life, what would it be? And we appreciate you drinking water and everything to keep your skin clear. We appreciate that. Everybody, he's been the water child today, letting everybody know, drink your water so your skin can be clear. Okay, go ahead, brother.
First thing is preaching, modeling, and my first love is spoken word.
Okay, so now how old are you now? Because this get ready to be in the dossier, because we're gonna ask the question, because I'm about ready to flood your DM, and the way you answer these questions will determine how busy your DMs get ready to get. How old are you now?
Man, you wouldn't even believe, man. I don't really get. Nobody actually really get my age right. But that's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But I'm 37.
Okay, so you're 37 years old. Single or married?
Single.
All right, that's all we need to know. Got good credit? I'm just messing with you, brother. There you have it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Our brother Sam is single.
And he's saved.
He's saved.
Right.
And he loved the Lord.
Right.
And he a preacher and a model and a spoken word poet. Don't y'all DM him, because the Bible said, man that finds his wife find us a good thing, but you can invest by buying some poetry and supporting the vision.
So with your poetry, can people purchase it? Our program director said that we added spoken pieces to our rotation on radio. Do you have anything that has music to it, or have you published a book? What tell us about that part of your life.
Well, basically, I'm in the process basically of getting that together. I'm working on basically for basically CD. Working on basically on the CD, and also basically for to come like a spoken word book and everything as well.
Because you do a lot of shows as well in Los Angeles area.
Yeah.
Now, when you say spoken word, are you a slam poet? What type of poet are you?
I'm a love poet.
Okay.
What's a slam poet? What's a slam poet?
They battle and
Oh, I didn't know anything about that.
So can you give us a piece?
Yeah, it's a short piece. One of my pieces basically that I do, my signature piece. Real quick, I'm gonna just give you a little bit. It says it's called "Get to Know Me," aka Love, and it goes like this. Never thought that it would be this way, but I just gotta say to you that I'm so in love with you, so in love with you. I won't ever let you go. You are my soul, and I love you. What do you know about love and the situations and things that you're facing while the tears are flowing down from your eyes? Love is there. Love is like an antidote to heal your body when it's going through the sickness and pain and bad relationships, and I know that we all been there. What true love says, get to know me. Get to know me. Love will take away the hard problems because your heart is filled with thorns and it's broken into pieces like a puzzle. And you get to know me, basically. Love, I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Love is like an antidote to get to know me. I'm sorry, my bad.
It's okay. We feel the pressure, man. This is the Wake Up Morning Show.
Right.
You got all these folks looking at you. People DMing me right now saying, make sure we get his CD. And wow, go ahead, brother. He can sing. Oh, you done messed up now. We got you. Do you want to finish it up, or are you good?
No, I'll finish it up. Finish it. It's what do you know about love and the situations and things that you're facing while the tears are flowing down from your eyes? Love is there. Love is like an antidote to heal your body when it's going through the sickness and pain and bad relationships. I know that we all been there, but true love says, get to know me. Get to know me. Love will take away the heart problems because your heart is filled with thorns and it's broken into pieces like a puzzle. You need this love that people talk about on the double. because you're sick and tired of this, you're sick and tired of that. You're sick and tired of this, you're sick and tired of that. You're sick and tired of being lied on and cheated on and disrespected. What true love says, get to know me, get to know me. So let's break it down to the sweet situation about love. Love is an action of my satisfaction. From the time that I looked at love, man, it was so sweet to me. It was so sweet to me. It was like a honeycomb. Took a sip of it, man. It was like Kool-Aid. I even drink this love until the last drop because this love right here, this love right here, this love right here. You see, I'm a crack at it for love. I'm a junkie for love. And can't nobody do me like love because love never fails. True love says, get to know me, get to know me. Now, this is for the sisters if you got love. If a brother tells you that he loves you and you reply, asking him why, and you say, huh? You say, huh? Baby boy, you gonna gotta ask me all these questions. You know I love you. Women, that's your cue to tell them to kick rocks. Because what another man won't, another man will. Women, you gotta stand up because you're beautiful. Huh? And this is for the brothers. Hey, this is for the brothers. If you see a fine sister that is, a dime piece that is, but the only intentions that she got is just to get into your pockets. Not even trying to look into your heart. Because for me, I'm looking for a virtuous woman. A woman basically that love me 100%. And for those other type of women, peace, y'all can catch the bus. Huh? So love will turn you around and place your feet on solid ground so you can be the man or the woman that love wants you to be. Because true love is Jesus Christ. And he says, get to know me, and get to know me, love. Get to know me, and get to know me, Christ-like. Get to know me, and get to know me, love. And get to know me, love, the love of Jesus Christ. Never thought that it would be this way, but I just got to say to you, that I'm so in love with you, so in love with you. I won't ever let you go. You are my soul. Said I give my all to you. Said I love you. I love you. Said I love you. Love you.
Well, all right.
Right. Okay.
Wait a minute. I gotta ask a question.
Uh-huh.
He talked about Kool-Aid and kicking her on the bus.
Yes, that's old school.
Boy, you done kicked her out the car, put her on the bus while you drunk Kool-Aid. Wow, man. Okay. What inspired you to write that?
For one thing, actually, being in, love relationship with God. For the first thing, it's kind of like within actually, how I got it, I guess. Dealing with actually, when we have like relationships and stuff like that, many people actually don't want to. Everybody basically been hurt by love and basically been, scarred by love or, things like that. So by the love actually of Christ, I learned for the everlasting love is something actually that it has to be, eternal, and with them actually that poem, when God actually gave me that poem to show for us when the time that when I do, get married, I have to actually also love my wife, just the same way basically as I love Christ and everything, praying basically for her, praying, also working together as a team, knowing that it's a teamwork. So developing basically also showing as what a man should do, how to love, how to respect, how to honor. So, for his honor, basically the blessing basically that God has given to you, and put it into love, and it's not just as talking about it, but being about it.
All right.
So, yeah.
Now, I want people to know about this movie you just did. Let's talk about the movie, the acting side.
Was it entitled Sexual Chocolate?
No.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Coming to America.
That's Coming to America. Wrong movie.
Wrong movie. Okay,
Right.
I'm sorry.
No. No, this other movie actually that was in is want to give a shout out to Adele Wallace. He is the producer actually and writer of God's Wrath. It was actually, I got one of the shirts as well. If y'all can see it, this is one of the shirts that
Look
also
at you
is
on the
from
covers.
God's Wrath. Giving up actually to Adele, and also for the cast and everything, man, with a great cast and stuff like that, and working on set for this film. We had like at least about six or seven basically episodes and everything for this film, and it was real good. It also with the film, not telling basically a lot, but it also it was a different role from actually for me as being in church and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So the role that I was playing, it was a
Yep.
gangster role, everything, and with actually that role, also it was kind of like and for the storyline, developing actually on the things that's going on right now
Mm-hmm.
in this life and what's going on through this pandemic and everything, and actually you having people trying to find a way back to God, keeping God first and everything, and you still living your life. And the role that I was playing, I knew God, but I just didn't. I was trying to find another way. You know what I'm saying? Doing my own thing,
Right.
not really, as I say, being obedient to God, so or to the ways of knowing like this is what I'm supposed to be doing,
Right.
but I'm not doing this. So I'm like I got to find another way and everything. I'm just do this gang banging and all that,
Quick
with
money.
drugs or something like that. But
So
I
would you
knew
say?
where I was supposed to go.
So would you say that you were a church boy with thug tendencies?
Yeah, that was yeah, no knowing God, but still a thug though, and not playing, not playing.
So I want to ask the question. I looked at that shirt. What did you do to the young lady that was on your other side of your right side, your left side? Because she looked like you did her
You
wrong. What you
what?
do to her?
No, wait, no.
What you
You
do to
said I
her?
did it
Because she got
wrong.
that look on her face that said,
She wanted to cut him. It
"Cut
looked
you."
like.
No, that's basically no on actually on the shirt. No, that's in the movie and everything. That's my sister.
Okay,
That's my sister
okay.
in the movie, and we were through that. No, I didn't beat her up or
Well,
nothing.
how can what is the movie on? I mean, how can you find it?
Oh, actually, for how you can find it and everything, it's God's Wrath series. It's actually right here for his God's Wrath AWETV God's Wrath
Okay.
series.
Okay, on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's dope. So one of the things I want to tell everybody is that, believe it or not, YouTube is becoming a very big
Oh
platform
Lord.
for web series and
Mm-hmm.
movies and things of that nature.
Yes.
A lot of people are using that, and they're making tremendously great income from releasing on YouTube, and that's the reason why YouTube is building up all these different
And
parameters
ways of making
because
money.
yeah, it's happening. So my brother, you do you consider yourself a millennial?
You said the Millennium?
A millennial. You know, he done made me
Millennial.
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 Yeah.
Okay. So in this season with social unrest and pandemic that we could never had imagined, what are you sharing as you speak to young people and young adults? What are you sharing with them as a words of encouraging
um, for one thing, not to worry.
them?
For one thing, through all this, actually, that I can say for myself, I can continue for one thing uh, to pray, to basically keep God first.
Mm-hmm.
And all through this, I can say like it hasn't actually had me to worry or to feel that things ain't gonna work out. I still actually stay focused. I know I should have dreams. I know I should have ambition between of going forward within my life. So I can't what stuff actually that's going on around me. I can't let it affect me mentally, try to mess me up and everything, to not fight or just give up because of actually what I'm going through, or what the world basically is going through. We still basically have to, encourage ourselves. Like the song basically said, you have to encourage yourself. You have to basically continue to stay focused between for us, knowing that this is not the time for giving up. This is not the time for you to, feel like you're not worth it or you're not worthy. You are worthy. You are a vessel basically that can be used to make a change within this world. To understand, like, yo, this is hard times, but don't let basically the hard times and situations and things around you to break you. you know, because you was born to win and never to lose. And basically with that, thanking God basically for, you know, for, you know, just basically having the love. I could say I'm using God because basically for one thing, God has kept me, you know, strong, even in the midst of the storm, even in the midst basically of the things that that's around me. I ain't gonna give up. I ain't no punk. I ain't no person basically that's going to, you know, let things, you know, pull me down because I know for is my purpose.
That's that St. Louis. That's that St. Louis coming out, brother. That's that St. Louis.
Yes. So, brother, let me ask you this question: if someone wants to book you for modeling gig, acting gigs, or anything, how can they get in contact with you?
Also on Instagram, you can contact me on Instagram. Is Fugs FUGS 7771. It's FUGS 3 7s and a 1. And also you can hit me up actually on email. That's also Fugs FUGS 7771 at yahoo.com.
Cool, man.
And,
well, you know what?
And also I'm on Facebook. I'm sorry, as Samuel Robinson.
All right. So, you know what? I'm enjoying this interview with you. Thank you for having a great sense of humor and being a part of this.
We appreciate it.
You know, I was like, okay, what song am I going to play after this dude? And I think I'm going to play Mary, Mary, Go Get It. Go get your blessing.
Because he is a go-getter. If you guys follow him, he is always at audition. He's always doing something, moving forward in what he believes in. You could always say, I have a dream, I want to do this, but if you don't take the action and if you don't move on your own, because I don't think you have a manager, right? You manage yourself?
No.
So that goes to show you,
a
lot of you are waiting for somebody to represent you. Represent yourself and move forward, and from your actions, God can send people to help you go to the next level, but you got to do it, start somewhere.
I think his mama might be playing a role because, you know, I don't think his mama play.
She's a preacher.
Is your mama like the momager? Does she come behind you like saying, "Now look, that's my son. Don't let me pray on you." know?
Wow, my mom always been praying for me. She always like even at different shows. That's my son. That's my son. Everything.
Okay, so you know I gotta ask this question. Have you ever did an event like a spoken word or acting event, and your mama got so happy she forgot she wasn't in church and started speaking in tongues?
Yep. Yep.
Well, right. That's my son. They ain't got my son.
Yeah. She gonna let it be known, like, yo, that's my son up there.
Right.
He did his thing. She gonna let it be known, like, oh, so that's your son.
Yes, that's wonderful. That support.
By the end of the show, everybody like, you know, that's his mama.
Right.
His mama.
Right.
All right, brother.
What's next for you? What you got coming up next?
Well, I just did for another fashion show that just passed on Saturday. It was in Rancho Cucamonga and everything, which is it was good. I'm also working on for another spoken word video, another spoken word video and everything. So looking forward to that, and also some more acting this year. Working on some more films. I'm still grinding, for his poetry and acting and everything, and whatever race he got has for me. I'm ready. He's the driver. I'm just the passenger.
Amen. Well, there you have it. We have none other than Samuel
Robinson
right here on GOD Radio 1. Let's go get it.
It's like you're looking through a telescope.